Hey there, YouTube land, and if you've been watching the videos of a good friend of mine, Enready, on here, who you really should, he's been doing some like Dollarama hunts and stuff like that. So he inspired me to go out to my local Dollarama. There's about 4 or 5 of them around here, and I did so last week, and I did manage to pick up a few things, actually quite a few. And in doing so, I was gonna do a video, but I went on vacation, and as you said, got the haul through my vacation, and I managed to come back here and show you my Arrow video Blu-ray unboxing, which I hope you saw. And right now it's the Great Dollarama Horror Haul. Now before that, there's a couple things that I'm going to do here. There are some other things I got from Dollarama aside from horror, which I will show you first. There are DVDs and Blu-rays here. And but first off, on my way back, the one last thing that I got while I was on my vacation was this documentary that I've been wanting for a while, and it's I've seen it before. Actually, I've seen it like 3 or 4 times. But this is the one I want to own, have in my collection. I'm a huge fan of the guy, so it's Corman's World, Exploit. It's of a Hollywood Rebel. It's on Roger Corman. Now this one has extended interviews, a special message Roger, and trailers. So it's gonna be really cool to see this. I picked this up at a family video on the way out. It's the only one here in Newfoundland now, and great stuff. So I'll be right back, and we'll look. Hey there, so I'm back, and like I said before, Corman's World. I'm really excited for that one. But now let's get into the Dollarama stuff. I'll go for the non-horror stuff first, and then get into the horror stuff afterwards, because that's usually the meat of my. So I grabbed up I actually even opened these up because I wanted to do that here with you guys. So I've grabbed up Charles in Charge Season 2, the complete second season. And this was put out by TV Guide, apparently. TV Guide presents. Kind of interesting. Charles in Charge is a series that I watched when I was much younger, of course. And it's kind of the show that it started out on as a network. There was a network program on the first season, but like many shows around that time, went into syndication right afterwards. So the first season of Charles in Charge was on network television, but all the seasons afterwards were done on another channel. And not only that, they were done with a different family, because the original family, I think was I can't remember the original family right now, the Pembrokes or the Powells, the Pembrokes. So the Pembrokes sell their house and to somebody else, and he gets back there. The new people have the house, and they hire Charles. So let's open everything up as we go along. Do this together. We got some cool things to look at. Well, I think they're cool anyway. You can decide whether you think they're cool or not as we go along. You may not find Charles in Charge too cool, but it is my youth. And I grew up with the Happy Days and Jono Chacha and all that. So it's done like this. The discs there are 3 discs, and they're all kind of like stacked. So not my favorite way to have the discs, but it's better than some other ways. I also grabbed up this complete series here from my better half, who grew up on a lot of this stuff, and this is Yakari, Yakari and the Great Eagle. So what it is that there was a comic book in France called Spirou. And Spirou was like one of these really popular ones. Started like kind of like he's a porter, and he went on adventures and all that type of stuff. So in the Spirou comic, there was a ton of there's a bunch of other comics as well, and this was one of them. So I grabbed her, basically a part of her childhood when I was able to get this one here, and it's a 2-disc set, all 26 episodes, and this is in French and in English, and it even has the option, not this one, but some of them have the option to with reversible sleeves. Because there's more of these, I'll show you. Next up is actually Spirou and Fantasio, which is again 2 comics from the Spirou. Now, if she was up right now, she'd better give you like a whole history on this stuff. And when I look in this a little bit more, maybe we'll have to review some of these. She will be able to tell you like the basic history of the whole comic book and the whole TV series. So this one has 5 episodes. Spirou and Fantasio. It's in French and English. There's this one. But they had reversible covers. Certain ones these I know have reversible covers. That's probably the next series here. I got 3 papyrus. So let's open these up really quick. All these came in the same comic magazine. Whereas in North America, we tend to have like comics that are like 32 pages, or the basic stuff that we you know, that you see. This one here is like 8 or 9 episodes per set. Over in Europe, we have a lot of like bigger comics, and very much like compilation comics. Just there, and this one here does have a. Not sure if you can see that or not, but as a reversible cover, it's called Aemon's Revenge plus 7 more adventures. Armed with a magic sword, Papyrus, son of a humble fisherman, sets out to protect the pharaoh. Oh, so that's cool. So I'll leave these here on the French side because this is my better half, who does, you know, French is one of her first languages. These are hers, so right now, when she wants me to switch them over, I'll keep on the French side for her. I'll figure it out along the way. I need to learn this for when I eventually move over that way. So there's Papyrus there as well. And this one is Papyrus. Bastide's Triumph. And last but not least, we'll open up the West Papyrus one. And always, I do not know. These were a rare find around here, by the way. She loves these French Spirou cartoons, by the way, just so you know, it's her childhood. The Mummy, what? Plus 8 more adventures. So it's neat to have those all there. So before I go into the horror, I'm just gonna put the Charles in Charge and the Papyrus and Spirou over right here, because well, it's not gonna be that easy. Because, well, I'm doing it one-handedly. Also grabbed a couple Blu-rays, which I'll do first actually this time. And I grabbed Escape from LA, the John Carpenter one. A lot of people don't like the movie Escape from LA because they tend to compare it to Escape from New York, which is a reasonable thing to do considering it's kind of a sequel to Escape from New York, but and some people think it's almost like a remake type of thing in the way that's done, but you know, it's a different story. Now see, I like to see, when I look at Escape from LA, I don't like to see it as like a as something that's done similar to Escape from New York, because it's really not. Escape from LA Blu-ray. What I see when I watch this is, if you've ever seen the movie Big Trouble in Little China, the type of humor and kind of like irreverent satire and stuff like that that runs through Big Trouble in Little China is the same type of thing that runs through this here. So next time you watch this movie, don't think about or don't watch it. Don't marathon this one with Escape from New York. They're totally different, tonally done films. Go watch Big Trouble in Little China again, and then watch Escape from LA afterwards. And I think you're going to get more of an appreciation for the film. I also grabbed this one up here. I have the real 3D edition of My Bloody Valentine, the remake. And the edition that I got, unfortunately, didn't have the 2D edition with it. So this one here has the Analgraph 3D, plus the 2D edition as well. So I had to grab this up. Again, $3 for a Blu-ray. That's okay. And I apologize if it takes me a minute or two to get this done. Hopefully I don't cut myself open, because I'm actually very excited to have this. This is one of the remakes out there that I actually really did enjoy. I don't think it can come close to the original, but I didn't expect it to, and it's nor would I want it to. A lot of people like bitch about remakes not coming close, or not being like, you know, it's not like the original. It's not, of course, not like the original. It's a remake. And that being said, there's ways to do them right, which is, I think, was done here. that takes the heart of what this is and goes off in a different direction. And there's ways to do it wrong. And we're going to go there with the Halloween films, where on their own they may have been good films without the Halloween name. But this one here can actually hold the My Bloody Valentine name and still keep the heart of the film without having to compromise what they wanted to do with it. And I think that's an important thing to look at when you're looking at remakes. Did they when people say, well, they got to do their own thing, and there is this, the thing that to keep it the same, you mix it up. How close to the roots should you stay before you're compromising doing your own vision and what you're doing? I think that for a lot of stuff, if you can't find a way to find that perfect mix, you really shouldn't be doing the remake in the first place. There's a couple of spots I think were missed on this one here. Like, for instance, there was it's only a kind of a minor thing, really, but throughout this entire movie, the original, there's like this beer, and Moosehead beer, and I swear to God, Moosehead must have sponsored the My Valentine movie, the original, because everything they did, everything had you just go back and watch the original. You see Moosehead beer all over the place. Moosehead signs, or drink Moosehead beer when they're doing the decorating for for My Bloody Valentine, like for the party that they're gonna have. It's in a Moosehead box. Yeah, Moosehead got quite the play on that. So it would have made a lot, kind of like just for fun, like even like just to this is a 3D movie after all. There should have been a Moosehead 3D rear bottle in there somewhere, just for a throwback. So let's open this up, because I am interested in seeing what this baby looks like on the inside. So I hate these stickers, these security stickers. Nice. So first off, I'll take this out. It's the digital code. So we have the My Bloody Valentine in 3D. We have the 3D and 2D, actually. Stupid thing will come off. I don't have any fingernails on, so it makes it harder to get this off. And this is disc 2 is a digital copy. So I'm not completely sure if this one here, disc 1, does this one have a 2D version of the film? Yes, it does. Good. And here we have 4 pairs of My Bloody Valentine 3D glasses, which is what I really, really wanted for, to be honest with you. I ordered the Manos Hand of Fate. I think it's Manos. Yeah, Manos. No, not Manos. Which one I ordered? I ordered the Pete Walker set from a friend. And this is volume 2. And it doesn't have the basic glasses. There's a Anograph 3D glass, 3D for Blu-ray, and there's a stereoscopic, real 3D. But it's nice to have them both to be able to compare them. Also grabbed up Kiss of the Damned. It's one that I have seen. It's an okay movie. It's not my favorite or anything like that. But I do collect this company, and they tend to be slightly expensive most of the time. So when I can get some of the stuff here, I tend to buy it up. Especially, I'll buy a lot of horror. I'll take a lot more chances on horror around Halloween time than I went any other time of year. And you'll get to see these for the price of less than what you would when you were renting them. So think of it. This cost me $2. So basically, it's almost it's kind of like the price of a rental copy of not even a new release, but like a previous release. And as you can see, and I really love this fact, they have gorgeous, gorgeous artwork on the inside. And talking about upcoming releases, not sure if there's anything behind here or not. And we do have a picture behind here. So I am actually extremely impressed with this. The release is very well done. It's a vampire film. We have a director's commentary, interviews with the cast, and theatrical trailer. So I'll be watching, probably watching this over the Halloween time. Actually, next up is another vampire film, actually called Midnight Sun. Some of these are obviously going to be better than others, and that's the thing. I haven't seen any of these, so I think I've seen Kiss the Dam. I've seen part of Kiss the Dam one time, so it'll be interesting to see some of these movies that I kind of like passed up on or I didn't watch because I don't usually watch a lot of the Netflix films. A lot of people do. I don't really. I do like the Whistles Down too. So we got like another one here, and I'm assuming another like interior type art. Extremely well done. I'm glad to have a collection of these, and oh god, the worst thing about having a this here is every once in a while you're gonna get a slipcover. I love slipcovers, but what I don't love is taking the stickers off of a slipcover. I think that's utterly ridiculous to put a sticker on the exterior cover. It mars the art. I'm just going to take off as much as I can. I'll use some for my better half to take off so that I don't actually hurt the art itself. This is Outpost, Rise of the Spetsnaz. This is actually, I think, Outpost 3. So this is the third in the Outpost Zombie series. Again, it's some of that same company, so I think a lot of these here, or most of these, are done by that company. I got a lot of, here to show you guys. Again, we have some interior artwork here. Let's just look at it. It's actually pretty cool. That's a bonus you get with this one here. A lot of people don't take into consideration that about the way that these things are done, but I do. When I see like people going the extra mile, whether the slip cover is different than the art that's on the inside, or there's interior art done there, I muchly appreciate that. Booklets that are in the Arrow are no longer in Criterion. So the next one up is Rabies, and it is the first Israeli horror film. So I'm very interested in seeing this one actually. So you have more on there, and let's just a basic kind of pattern design, but I'm not sure what it has to do with the film. I haven't seen the film yet. Next one I grabbed up is from and Shuttle. It looks like an older manga title. I heard good things about this, and I did watch the trailer. I was very intrigued, actually. So, let's see, we got quite a few here. The prices at $2 each were really impossible not to go pick them up. Obviously, this one don't have the interior artwork the same as the others did, and I have the cover is extremely nice. Next one I grabbed was Rites of Spring, and I heard some really great stuff about this one here actually. And this was actually fairly expensive not too long ago, so some areas. And honestly, if this was like a $10 one, getting it for $2 was quite a treat. So again, we have other films, and the harvest has begun. They're all films that are going to be watched more than likely over Halloween. I'll be choosing certain ones that I really want to watch. Next up is one that intrigued me, Eddie the Sleepwalking Cannibal. It's got Stephen Hattie in this one, so right then and there I knew I had to have it. I also did another one, which I want to get. It was a Canadian film, actually, called A Little Bit Zombie. I was on vacation last year, and down the coast where I live, or where I grew up at, and my dad was with me, and me and my better half were up watching the movie channel. It was on, we had it at one of the cabins we'd rented. And A Little Bit Zombie came on, and we thought it was going to be utterly atrocious. And the way it started, it looked like it was going to be utterly atrocious. But we had a laugh. Like a lot of fun with it. So we're hoping we can have that same type of experience with Eddie the Sleepwalking Cannibal. Though she does not like animals getting killed, and I'm pretty sure that animals do die in this film. Hence, he's a sleepwalking zombie. As you can see, the preview for the second Outpost film, Black Sun. Apparently, I'm going to have to get the other two now. We have there, sleepwalking camel right there. I have to say, I'm becoming, just opening these up here, I'm becoming such a big fan of this company and the work that they put into their stuff. Next up, and I'm going to take the take off this one. Should I try it? Let's try it, because it's on a slipcase. It's a beautiful slipcase too. So there are people that would just tear it up or just throw the slipcase inside, and I wonder why people are even bother with them. I love slipcases. Bloody hell. Again, this is another one that's more of a comedy one. This one is British, though. It has it's Richard Coyle. If you watch the series Couplings, then you know what I'm talking about. He played Jeff on Couplings. He was also in a series called Strange, where he played this kind of like a priest-type character that went after demons. So the movie is called Grabbers. The invasion has begun. Drink up. So basically, this is a movie where these creatures can't get you. Basically, if you're intoxicated, they can't, the blood. They can't get the blood, so it causes kind of poison to them. So once the town realizes that, they decide to have this huge drunks. And it's a great idea for a story. So I'm a huge fan of this actor. Go ahead, have it. Again, they've done the same thing here. This one, I guess this is came out around the same time as Outpost 3, since Outpost 3 is there. And I'm pretty sure it's picture Richard Coyle and the girl on the behind here. Oh, another guy. So one of the creatures. Grabbers, very Tremors-like in a way. There's only a couple more, and we'll all be done. Next up is S&M Man, or Sandman, as some people call it. Again, a lot of these have pretty decent features on them. These are all done by the same company, by the way. It's a Canadian company called Mungo Media. And these here ones, like the S&M and one of the ones that showed the earlier Shuttle, they're earlier releases. You can tell because in the early releases, it's just a black case. Their later releases would be stuff that would warrant the other style. This one here, I heard a lot of great stuff about in Loughsburg. Chris, a good friend of mine from Cathode Race said this was an awesome film. and it's movie called Bedeviled, and I'm surprised I haven't seen it. It's a Korean one, because my daughter actually is learning Korean right now. And last, but not least, is the Australian horror film. So as you can see, there's been like a lot has been foreign, like different films from different parts of the world, like Canada, Germany, France, Korea, Australia, Israel. Just, I'd love the cover of this one since I saw it. And it's that one called Uninhabited. Two people go to a again. So let's look at this. It's kind of creepy looking. Go to this island where this ghost apparently is trying to kill them. So there we go. The other ones are already over there, and altogether, Blu-ray, DVD, not including the cartoons that you saw. This would be my haul from 5 different Dollaramas. I'm preparing for Halloween. I will soon be starting my Halloween month of horror, and I gotta go pick those things up now because, well, at least I only paid $2 for them. Hopefully they're okay. Thanks for watching. For me right now, it seriously is time for tea. And just finished watching Law & Order SVU. We had a really great season opener. Very cool, very intriguing. Have a great night, guys. For me right now, basically I'm exhausted. I want to get this put up. And realize I cut my fingernail too short. I hate when that happens, don't you? Yeah, I gotta go for those things that really top them over. Have a great night. Say hello to the great deadhead up there. My neurotic cat Smokey, who is behind me, but can't quite see her. Have a great night, guys, and I am out of here.